Classic cleric loadout.
Like, I'm struggling to read this prompter.
Hammers, tomes, and staffs. You shall not. You know the rest. Classes in Pantheon have an iconic ability.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brainbean here again. Setup's a little bit different. Probably not the best because I never film like this. I never do reaction videos. And that's exactly what this is. A little while ago on Twitter, I was kind of talking about how I'm sick of like playing it safe in my videos and, was talking about some older videos that I had put on YouTube that either did so poorly or had such like harsh criticism that I actually took them off of the platform and changed the way that I presented myself and made videos because it made me feel very self-conscious and just uncomfortable being myself. And I think that kind of led my videos for the next few years to be like almost overly dry and straight and to the point because it's just like, a defense mechanism. Nobody wants people to tell you like you're cringy or that, like, I don't know, any number of things. And I think as you grow and get comfortable with being in front of the camera, being comfortable with yourself and seeing yourself even like on screen when you're editing and hearing your voice and stuff like that, like you get used to it as you go along. So I went back and watched a couple of those videos that I had taken down, and this before I even remembered that I had taken them down, and I wanted to genuinely see like what were the comments like, because I was like, this is actually pretty funny, or I thought this wasn't too bad, and then I realized that I had deleted it, and I was like, damn. It's kind of a bummer. So I want to go back and look at some of my older videos, starting with some of my first ever reviews, and then get into the last one, the deleted one, just for fun, something to do. So we're going to start with my very first ever review. This is a review of the Corsair Strafe RGB. This came out like around March of 2016.
Hello everyone, and thanks again for joining me on the Brainbean Gaming channel. Today I have for you
You
the
can
Corsair
tell that I'm
Gaming
clearly
Strafe
just holding the
RGB
camera in my
keyboard
hands.
with Cherry
Definitely
MX silent
invest in a
switches.
tripod or a gimbal if you're using your phone or something, or even like a monopod or getting like, oh my god, look at that intro, like a stick, and just like use it to stabilize yourself. Will make a world of difference and just like takes away from that amateurness that you're seeing in this video. And look at this sweet
with Cherry MX
Blender
silent
intro
switches.
coming up here. Look at that production value. That is what 5 minutes of Blender tutorials will get you.
All right, guys. So
And
let's take a look at
the worst
packaging
part
on
is
this
I
thing.
used
It
that
looks
intro
pretty
for
much
probably
identical
like
to
6
the
months to a
original
year.
Strafe RGB keyboard. The only
Clearly
real
my
addition to
priorities
this one
were
that's any different than
elsewhere.
the original Corsair
So
Strafe RGB
an
is
interesting
that
thing
this
about
one
this Strafe
has
video is
the
this is
Cherry
actually the
MX
second
silent
version of this
switches.
video. I had
And the
another
only
version of it
difference
up
between these and
for
your
probably
original
several
Cherry
months,
MX
and I
red
went back.
switches is that they basically
I
function
couldn't
like
reshoot
reds,
the
but
video
with
because I didn't have the
no-ring
keyboard
installed.
anymore,
So a little bit of
but I
dampening,
did
a little bit
redub
quieter,
the
they say
audio over
30%
it
quieter.
because
If
you'll
look
see in
inside
some
the
of my
box
other
here, we've got a
videos,
wrist rest,
I
same one
used
that came with the
to
original
put on
Strafe
this
keyboard.
like
Also, you
YouTuber
have textured keycaps,
newscaster
two
voice
sets.
that I thought was
One
like
is
more
a
official
WASD
or like more
F
professional,
for
which
your-
is
as it
actually
does
just
not have a braided cable.
awful, really bad.
I'll actually show you a little bit of that later
so
on, so you can really take a
in
good
this
look
video,
at
I'm
it.
literally just watching the
looks
clips that I
identical to the
had and
original
trying to
Corsair
squeeze in all the
Strafe.
information I wanted to say
See
in this
there,
like
you can
4.5
see that
minutes, which
the
now
cable
is like
not braided, and
less
it
than
has
half the
these
time
very,
a normal
very
review for me
thick
is. So
USB hubs, so
really
thick
trying to
they
squeeze
will
some
not
stuff in
fit
here.
side by
Over
side.
other than that though,
Sound
like
test
this
of the
video,
Cherry
other than
MX
like
silent
some
switch.
look at this sound test, you'll see you can actually see me hit the camera to turn it off, and you can
So as you
also hear my kids playing in the room right next to me.
So as you can hear,
So
they
bad.
sound
That's
like
in-camera
quiet
audio
threads, basically.
sound test for you.
Especially when bottoming out the keys.
Don't do that.
And that's where, like I said, they really feel
More
and
shaky
sound like Cherry
camera and stuff like
We like
that. I mean, you can
those
just
sounds.
tell like this is
Here we have the
the first go, first time making a video. All right, next video we have is where I, well, let's just say I try some new things. I've got a green screen. I'm on camera more. Let's just, you'll see.
Hey guys, Brainbean here from the Brainbean Gaming channel, and I'm very excited to be bringing you guys a look at the new badass Corsair K65 Lux mechanical keyboard. If this video can get 500 likes in the first week, I will be giving one of these Corsair K65 Lux
like
keyboards
that?
away to one of my subscribers. So
Why am I so bouncy? Like, hey guys, Brainbean here for the Brainbean Gaming
if you're not a subscriber already, be sure to subscribe to the channel for a chance at the giveaway.
Oof, look, there's that sweet Blender intro again.
The all-new K65
look at
Lux
that pan,
mechanical
so
keyboard
smooth
is
as
part
butter.
of a new line of mechanical keyboards
my
from
God.
Corsair. Corsair also released the new
I was
K70
trying.
Rapid Fire,
I think I have a
which uses
tripod
the
at this
new
point,
Cherry
but
MX speed switches.
the head is
The
not
K65
smooth.
Lux is a new and improved version
Like this
of
shot,
its
I feel like
10
isn't
keyless
terrible.
older brother, the K65.
I mean, other like
The K65
movement-wise,
Lux offers individual
visually,
key
the camera I
illumination
had
with
was not
full
good.
16.8 million color RGB lighting. There are 3 brightness settings as well as dedicated
I gotta
volume
be honest,
buttons
I
and a
can't
Windows
listen
lock
to
key,
a
so
lot
you
of
don't
this.
have to worry about
And I'm-
accidentally.
Like there's times when I go back and watch these videos because I talked like this in my videos for so long, and I just wonder like, why didn't anyone say something to me about it? People would comment about it sometimes, and that kind of led me to think about my delivery more and like just relax. But like, why didn't anyone tell me? Really tell me?
Pressing it during gaming sessions. The LEDs are housed inside Corsair's clear board. The K65 features 100% anti-ghosting and full key rollover, as is becoming the standard with Corsair's.
Okay, moving on. This is one I was talking about.
Has 12 announced classes.
This is all in front of a green screen in my old music studio, and I really went all in on the jokes on this one. Like some are kind of stupid, some kind of work, and some I'd never want to see again.
Pantheon currently has 12 announced classes. How many? In this video series, I will be covering each class as information is released. In this
Why
video, we
am
will
I
be
talking
taking a
so
look at the
intensely?
cleric.
En nomine Padre, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
Oh, this is the new intro. Quality. Look at that sunburst effect. That's about
The
12
primary
minutes
group
of
role
tutorials
of the cleric
at work.
is, spoiler alert, healing and support. Clerics will have access to many potent healing abilities. Clerics
I was
excel
reading
in
from a
most forms
teleprompter
of
on this
healing,
one. I had just gotten
including
it. This is the
self,
first video
target, group,
that I ever
and
did
raid. You get a
teleprompter.
Heal, you get a heal. Clerics won't just be handing out direct
And,
heals either. Clerics
it
in
shows.
Pantheon will make use of heal over time and reactive heal on hit spells. Ow! Oh, it hurts so good. Clerics will also
Look at
support
those
their
effects.
allies with the use of their defensive ethereal armor and signet blessings. Visionary Realms is staying classic with the cleric's equipment. Clerics will make use of heavy
that
plate
pause.
armor and plate woven raiments. Weaponry will also be the classic cleric loadout
Like, I'm
of wielding
struggling
blunt
to read
weaponry,
this prompter.
hammers, tomes, and staffs. You shall not! You know the rest. Classes in Pantheon
No.
have an iconic ability. Just think of it as your class's special ability. The cleric's iconic skill is Manifest Pillar Shield. Clerics
Jesus
of a high level can
Christ.
conjure massive pillar shields, which are basically giant walls of energy.
No.
Special move, you just make a wall?
These walls last for a limited duration, but completely restrict enemies from passing through the wall. The cleric also has the option of moving the shield, but must first sheath his weapons in order to do so. He may then place it in another tactically more advantageous location and resume the battle.
Position.
This skill seems extremely useful for crowd control and saving a group or raid, although it may be a bit situational. Time will
starting
tell
to
as
see
we are
why I
not
didn't
yet
make
in
this a
beta.
regular
Well, there
segment
you have
on
it,
my
guys.
channel.
There is
I wish I still
class.
had this
Well, that's
script,
it for
'cause
the
it would be
video,
fun to go
guys.
back and
Give it a
re-record
like
all
if
of
you're
this
excited to play Pantheon.
with better
And be sure to
delivery and
subscribe to
see
the channel
how
for more
it
class
hits.
videos, as I will be covering all
That
12
softbox
classes
is
in
coming
Pantheon as
coming
the
in hot in
information
those
becomes
glasses.
available. You can also follow the channel on Twitter at Brainbean Gaming for real-time updates as to what's going on with the channel. And as always, guys, thank you for watching the Brainbean Gaming channel, and I'll see you guys next time. First, wanted
Glad
to
I don't do
create
that
a
anymore either.
fundamentally basic MMO.
Nope. Don't do that. All right, I've got another one. So we talk about the K65 video with the green screen. Clearly, I thought it was a good idea because I went all in again. I did it again. I didn't learn.
I don't know how many times I've looked at a new mechanical keyboard and found that it had almost everything that I wanted, but there always seems to be that one thing that I wish I could add or change to make it perfect. Corsair's flagship keyboard recently got a bit of an overhaul with the release of
Look how
the
dusty that
K70
keyboard
Rapid
is.
Fire and Lux versions. But what exactly
Clean
is
it
the
off,
difference
homie.
between the K70 and the K70 Lux or Rapid Fire? Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
In 2014, the K70 RGB has been largely regarded as the best RGB mechanical keyboard on the market, thanks to its solid design and quality Cherry MX switches. So how do you improve on a tried and true design like the K70?
Why did I show the
your
same shot
customers.
3 times
That's
with
what you
different
do.
amounts of zoom?
Let's talk about
That's what
the
happens when you have
difference
more
between the
script than
Rapid Fire
B-roll.
and the Lux version. What
Like
makes
that
the
shot's
Rapid Fire unique
okay,
is that it
this
has
is moving
Cherry
too
MX
quickly.
speed switches,
Slow
which
it
are
down.
basically Cherry MX Red switch. This is where the Lux comes in. The K70 Lux
Oh,
offers
there's
all
that
the
shot
same
again.
updated features of the Rapid
I
Fire,
need to have like a
but
ticker.
instead of the speed switches, comes
Fourth
in
time.
Cherry MX Red, Brown, or Blue. When
Can't
you
see
first
nothing.
look at the K70
I feel like I
Lux,
would have
you will
been better
notice
off
that
just
like
using
the
my
original
iPhone,
K70
honestly.
RGB,
Like
the
this
Lux still comes with a
really
nice
old
professional-looking
DSLR. I mean,
brushed
look at
aluminum backplate.
at
Unlike
how
the
freaking
original
grainy
K70,
that looks.
the K70 Lux, but in
And
the end,
I don't know
that's really not
why
that
I
big of a
thought
deal.
going out to the
If you're
hobby
wondering
store
why
and
this
buying a
keyboard
big roll
would
of
need
green
two
felt was
USB
a good idea to
connectors,
put
it's
on my
because
desk.
Corsair finally added a USB pass-through
Bad
to the back of the
idea.
keyboard. This is something that users have been asking for, and
Look at
really,
that.
in my opinion,
Like
should be
fuzzes
standard
or
in any
hairs
high-end
or
keyboard.
something.
So thanks, Corsair.
Gross.
The underside of the keyboard
How
sports
dirty
four
my
large rubber
desk
pads
is.
to ensure your keyboard doesn't slide over the desk during
If you're gonna
intense
make
gaming
product
sessions.
videos,
There's also four
you need to have a
extendable
can of
legs, two
air,
at the front and
a
two at the
microfiber
back,
cloth,
so you can adjust the keyboard
and
to a
like
level
any
that's
number of
comfortable for
cleaning
you.
things handy at all
Speaking of
times.
comfort, like all Corsair keyboards,
And you
the
need to
K70
film the
Lux
keyboard
comes with a
or
detachable
product
wrist rest.
Like
As an
a
added
healthy
touch,
amount of
Corsair now
B-roll
includes
a
two
million
sets of
times
textured
before you
keycaps,
even
just
touch
like
it,
the ones they
so you have
included with the
pristine
straight
shots.
keyboards.
And then you can go
get a
back
set
and get
of
video of you
WASD
using it or
keycaps
whatever.
for your first-person
And then you
shooters,
test
and a
it,
set
and then you
of
go back and have clean
WERDF for MOBAs.
product
They
stuff.
even throw in a keycap puller to make swapping out the keycaps a breeze.
Wow!
Like
You've
I
been
said
throwing a
before, the Cherry
keycap
MX
puller.
Brown switch is my favorite of the Cherry switches, so naturally that's the one I chose for my K70 Lux. Here's a quick sound test of the Cherry MX
Oh,
Brown.
son, you have a lot to learn. At least I had a proper typing test on this one. Started using my
With the retail price
AT
of
2020 to record my
$169.99,
sound
the
test.
Corsair
Ah,
K70 Lux
hair on the
definitely comes in at a
keyboard.
premium, but what that the
Really?
K70 Lux
A
and
ton?
subsequently the Rapid
I
Fire
think I had
is
gotten
the
my hands
first
on like
keyboard that I haven't found myself
6
saying it's a really
at
good
this point.
keyboard, but it would be
As
amazing
opposed
if
to,
this
like,
board just had this one missing
300 or
feature.
something now.
Corsair's current flagship keyboard has it all. Out of everything out there
Ooh,
on the
see
market
that?
today,
Little
you
shaky.
won't find
What
a
is
better
this?
value for your money. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Give it a like if you
Why are you so
enjoyed it,
squinty?
and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in
The green
future.
screen
You can
is
also follow the
so
channel on Twitter
bad.
at Brainbean Gaming. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.
So like in watching these videos, I'm giving myself shit, right? Like of course I will. And it's all for fun, but realistically, like we all start somewhere, and nobody is going to be an expert at making videos or any hobby they pick up or any endeavor they pursue really for a while. So, you know, what I always say to people, if you're trying to make it on YouTube or you're trying to make it on anything, is just start doing it. It doesn't matter how bad you are. It doesn't matter how much you know or how much equipment you have. The hardest part about doing anything is taking the first step. And from there, you're just going to get better and better and better and better. And especially with videos, like equipment, learning how to use bad equipment will make you so much better at using good equipment because you learn how to get the most out of it. So you learn tricks and things that you can still use on better stuff. And that definitely applies in my videos that you see here. So even though in these videos, I'm giving this guy, this young me shit, you know, clearly he learned somewhat. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting there, right? I'm still learning, but clearly got a little bit better. And I think it would be fun to take a look at the last review that I did last week. And let's just do like a short comparison of what it looks like now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brainbean here again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Racer's newest flagship keyboard, the Huntsman
Look a little more
V2
tired.
Analog. Now, this keyboard is essentially
Also 3
meant
kids and a
to,
full-time
I would
job
say,
and a full-time
replace the
YouTube
Huntsman
giggle
Elite
duty.
because it has a
Look at
lot
that
of
gray
minor
hair.
tweaks to that design, as well as some major feature changes and upgrades. So there's a lot to go over on this one. I also have one of these to give away to one of you marvelous nerds watching this video.
You can
All you have to do
see
to be
a lot
eligible to
more
win this
just
keyboard
like
is make sure you give this
comfort
video a like and
in
be
front of the
subscribed
camera.
to this channel,
And
leave
that's
me a
just
comment down below.
that just comes with
Funnier,
time.
the
You
better.
can't really teach
It's
that
not going to help you win any, but it is going to
or
make it a lot
do
less
anything
boring
up
for
to
you to go through
acquire
this
it
later.
other
So,
than just
with that,
getting used to
let's check
speaking
out
into a
this.
lens like I'm doing now.
Secret Lab combines best-in-class materials, a plethora of finish options, and industry-leading comfort to
Sponsors.
provide the ultimate
You
seating
told
experience.
6 years
Models
ago
for
me
users
that
of
you'd
all
get
sizes and
sponsors.
aesthetic
I
tastes,
would have
there's
told
sure
you
to
to
be a
fuck
chair
right
for
off.
any setup. Click the link in the description to find out which chair is right for you. So like I said at the top of the video, what's really new
So
going on there at first
now we
glance?
see a
The
lot of this
construction
too
here,
is
though,
equipment,
feels a
but
little
it's
bit more
also lighting,
solid.
like
I noticed that the V2 is a little
shooting
bit
in
sturdier,
4K,
and it
using a
actually
good
comes in about 100
slider,
grams
learning
heavier than the Huntsman
smooth
Elite 2,
panning,
thanks to its aluminum frame.
understanding
If we
how
look
to
at the
light a
keyboard from the
background
side, you can see
versus
that the
understanding how to
original
light a
Huntsman was able to
foreground.
lie pretty much flat on
Also,
the
that
desk.
comes with
A
just
Racer
learning your
changed the
camera
V2 to
settings and
have
stuff
more
too,
of an
and
angle and also
building
sit a
out
little
like
bit higher off the desk.
a good
Now, I actually
studio
prefer
space.
this as I
So
like to
like
have a little
building
bit
out this
steeper
textured
typing
wall
keyboard.
behind me,
The V2
which I
also
did
brings with
specifically
it
to
a
catch
revised magnetic
light
wrist rest.
in different
This
angles,
time
so I could
around,
have 3
Racer's
different
removed
colors
the
from 3 different
plastic bezel
angles.
that
Really
came with
look
the Elite, which
interesting.
gives you a little bit more use. Say poofy.
Different things like that. And in this video especially, you can see that I really tried to go back to that old me of making stupid jokes and stuff. And
now, while the second connector,
honestly, I just miss it, you know. I feel like
it will use just a standard USB.
I didn't learn early on that there's always going to be people giving you crap, and the best thing you can do is just ignore it and do what you want to do, and that's kind of the direction I'm wanting to move in now. And that's a lot of the reason why I'm making this video, because, you know, I've been on the platform now for almost 6 years, and I feel like I did myself a disservice by not really showing a lot of you guys that regularly watch my videos who I am as a person, and that's what makes creators that I personally watch on YouTube all the time interesting. So, you know, I feel like it's time to break those walls down at the risk of being a little cringy from now and again, and just be me. So that's what we're gonna do now. So anyways, guys, that's it for this one. I hope any of you, you know, aspiring YouTubers or people that are thinking about getting into stuff like this, whether it's tech videos or any videos or really anything that you want to do, we all start somewhere, and when we look back on it, we're always going to cringe a bit or you know, realize that, like, of course you're not amazing when you first start something. So that's kind of the point of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, like, subscribe, comment, bing, bang, boom, all that stuff. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, especially this video, which was just kind of a fun way to hang out with you guys and look back on, well, whatever it was. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, hair on the keyboard!
Dub it. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? Don't hang with it.